Hey there, Scouts. Me once again, Brian Chinchilla. Welcome to Zoom University. I've been locked at my house for the past 14 days. Not because of this quarantine, because I just forgot how to open up doors. I've been sitting on a stockpile of about 2 years worth of videos from my dash cam, or from, well, my mom's dash cam that I also drove her car with. I've been sitting on a lot of videos that I need to work on, and so that's why I'm here. So in honor of me getting my new car and getting my own dash cam, and now the quarantine hitting so I can't take it out and drive it around anywhere, we're gonna make a video about the bad drivers of the 209 because all the roads are pretty empty right now. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and have some fun. So we're starting off strong on the highway. What could happen here? Well, if we look to the right... Something don't look right there. Something seems a bit off about that trailer, but, you know, I've never driven a truck with a trailer before, so maybe that's just how it's supposed to go. Maybe he's using some, like, high strategy ideas there. At least he got it stopped before anything bad happened, so good on him for that.
You're young and stupid! Sorry.
He is pretty young and stupid. I'd say that much. But added on to the fact, it's one thing to pass somebody on a road like this. It's another thing to take it a step further and then pull this move afterwards. Cutting in between two lanes.
Whoa, really?
To take a turn.
I know what I'm using on my cam. Oh, he's in opposite lanes too.
Oh, that's how people get killed right there.
Yeah.
They think that they can race a car on a road like this. You can't. When you're in your little Toyota Camry, was that what it was? Was it a Camry? You're in like a 2006 Honda Accord. Like, it's not even... What do you think you're doing? I'm gonna whip it around.
And she's texting because her head just went down. But she's in a BMW.
Oh! Damn! Take that off the camera?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to stay behind them.
They're just going to go through anyway.
What? Are they on the way to the hospital?
I sure hope so. You know, there's not many times where I'm like, man, I hope they're going to the hospital. This is one of them. If they were driving like that just as a normal person, I'm seriously concerned. Because if they're not going to a hospital now, they are going to be going to a hospital in the near future.
Well, yeah, when you're saying by noon, we're gonna... Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Missed your turn-in, buddy?
Wow.
So if you missed your turn-in here, you should know that there's another turn-in just a little bit over. Literally, it's not that far over, and you're still getting into the same Walmart parking lot. You didn't have to go in through the opposite direction. But to each their own, I guess. That's right, this was a very rainy day during May. It was terrible. It was hailing, it was flooding, it was a disaster.
Part of the road is flooded. Oh my god. These streets are literally flooded.
And you're on your phone.
Wait, what happened?
One behind us. Oh, and this is even better.
Construction Road before it was finished, when the right lane here ended just a little bit afterwards at the next intersection. And we've got a car to our right. I wonder what they'll do.
Or not.
Wow.
Because they couldn't make that decision beforehand. Or get in behind us. Speaking of cutting people off, guess who gets cut off next?
Oh!
Oh!
He did it to the Nissan too!
Yeah, karma a little bit, but I think everybody's an idiot here. More about Construction Road back when I was in high school. Back when these two lanes merged into one. But wait! 2 lanes merging into one, you can't go 3 wide, except apparently this person thinks that they can, and goes up as far as they can. Dust. If your car's kicking up dust, maybe don't drive there.
What? Tahoe, you weren't supposed to go there, Tahoe, but whatever.
Glad I could leave that for you there, idiot.
Because, you know, the highways that you drive on, drive it like Mario Kart. Rainbow Road. Do it, totally. You won't get in trouble.
Jeez.
A good example as to why you should look both ways before you cross the street, even on a residential. And speaking about fools on the road, sometimes you might notice that they come in pairs.
Wow.
This guy's...
So here we are driving down when we spot a car in the wild. But not just any car.
Gosh.
Oh,
Did you see it? Let's back it up for you so that way you can see it, because you're gonna want to see this one. You know how some people on the road are accidents waiting to happen? This is an accident that has already happened and is somehow still out on the road. So let's see here. Let's count. Let's just count what's wrong with this picture here. We've got no front fascia. The hood is not secured. There's no front bumper. The mirror on the driver's side is literally duct taped on. The windshield is also taped on with what looks like painter's tape. The dude is holding on to the door because, and I found this out later on, because I saw the same car later on, a couple weeks later, that the door hinge does not work. So the door will literally fly open if you go around a curve. That's just what's wrong with the front. I don't know where they picked up this car, and I don't know how many accidents this car has been in. But if you're looking for the definition of a beater, I think you found prime candidate. There's normally whenever we talk about, you know, the normal illegal stuff that we see, it's like, oh, they didn't use a turn signal. Easy thing that we spot all the time. But what about when you see somebody who's actually using their turn signal? And it's like, oh, thank goodness, you're actually going to turn left here. And then they go straight.
What? I'm fairly certain he turned on his turn signal back there at that stop sign. He's not really stopping either, and he's still going straight. What? You're in the farthest left then?
Alright. Oh, thanks.
Don't.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Cloud of smoke from the car. I wonder what they're doing.
It's better.
What do we think this guy is up here? Vapor?
But vaping's bad. Vaping's bad, guys. I heard this on Spotify. And he speeds off in his Mustang. Luckily, there's no crowds around. There's a lot of stupid people who don't know how to drive in the rain, because this is California, where it rains twice a year.
Alright, well, you don't really have room to get in between me and the truck ahead of me, guys, so let's not, okay? Oh, you friggin' idiot! You give me absolutely no reaction time whatsoever. You ass! So take the time to do that. Whoa! You were in my lane! Wow!
Yeah, you know, when the camper doesn't stay in its lane when it's raining like that, maybe you should slow it down just a little bit. You know, just back it down a little bit. You don't need to be flooring it. This isn't National Lampoon's Family Vacation. You don't need to be going over any jumps. Stop that. Speaking about what could happen when you're driving like an idiot on the road,
Because somebody's gone off the road. Gee, was it somebody that passed us?
somebody's closer to nature than they were before.
Great, Bryant, look what we have to come back to.
Oh boy.
Jeez, folks, slow down. Am I still low?
You're an incline. Oh, that's why, yeah. Okay, he messed it up pretty bad on that.
Drive sensibly, okay? Don't think that just because it's you have traction now that you'll have the same traction when you hit a puddle, because believe me, you don't. You hit that puddle and your wheels going everywhere and you're like, oh god.
Go around the guy. Are you friggin' kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow.
We're putting all of our lives in jeopardy.
Ooh, he's coming on quick.
There's the brakes.
Oh, he might have come on too quick.
Whoa! Honda had to
Yep.
dodge out of the way.
If you've ever wanted to know what your carburetor sounds like when it goes bad, or a catalytic converter, not your carburetor. Carburetor? Catalytic converter. Which one was it? I think it was the catalytic converter. This is what it sounds like from a dash cam's point of view. Just take a listen.
Our street's busy.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, I would have seen him, Gene, but
I
yeah,
know,
thanks.
but I just saw him out of the corner of my... Oh, that's
What was that?
not good.
Sounds like the muffler came loose.
Yeah? That's not good.
Check. Yeah, I can smell
Oh,
it.
yeah, something...
So when your car goes from sounding like a normal economy car to a muscle car in a fraction of a second, I wouldn't suggest driving it around some more. We've been talking about a lot of cars. We've been talking a lot of stupid drivers behind those cars. What about people on the road? Well, we did have one of those earlier, but what about something that you don't really expect to see? Coming up to the lane ending, so we're like, okay, we're gonna move over. I don't know what happened here, to be honest with you. I don't know if the dude got hit or if the dude just fell down there. Hopefully you enjoyed this Zoom lecture on how not to drive a car in the 209. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, click the like button, click the subscribe button, because I do have a few more coming out. As I said before, there's going to be about 3 or 4 episodes of this stuff, so be sure to stay tuned.